This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Today I'm going to show you guys how fast the Hongqi E-HS7 is charging. It's a 111 kilowatt hour cell to pack, I think it was version 3 from CATL. And it's only 400 volt architecture, but it can charge ultra flat. We're talking about as flat as Kansas. It's just amazing. It's supposed to support 250 kilowatt, but I just couldn't achieve it. I asked the importer what's wrong, and they're gonna try to check out what's wrong. But okay, anyway, let's just roll the tape and I'll show you guys how fast it is. It just goes to 200 kilowatt or 199, and it just stays there. And then also include a bunch of other cars in similar battery size, but actually some of these cars, actually many of these cars, they cost twice as much. The Polestar 3 roughly costs twice as much as the Hongqi. iX also is quite expensive compared to the Hongqi. But okay, yeah, the Q6 takes the lead now. It's really fast. It's 800 volt architecture, 30% already. But the EL8 is actually right behind it. Not that bad, okay? And the EL8 is only 400 volt car, you know? And then let me see which car is the slowest one. It seems like the Polestar 3 is the slowest. It had a nice boost in the beginning, over 200 kilowatt, but now it's kind of slow compared to the competitors. They can maintain almost 200 kilowatt, all of them, except for the Polestar. But back to the Hongqi, even at almost 40%, it's still maintaining flat e-tron like 200 kilowatt. Oh, wow. Q6 is already past 50%, and then the EL8 is right behind the Q6. Oh, it's like the two titans there, the Q6 and the EL8. But still, look at the Hongqi, still maintaining 200 or 199 kilowatt. Almost to 50%. Huh? Have you seen that before? Even in this comparison, all the other cars, well, okay, except for the EV9, even past 50%, it can't maintain that speed. But wow, actually very impressive, the EV9. But eventually, the EV9 also needs to throttle. But the Hongqi can still maintain 200 kilowatts. When is going to throttle? Well, I feel like it's going to throttle soon now. It's coming. There's a slight throttle now at 60%, but still almost 200. And then at 62%, you see a more significant throttle. But it's just, I mean, this 185 kilowatt is still really nice speed. Wow. Okay, Q6 is already getting quite close to 80%. The other cars, oh no, EL8 is right behind the Q6 still. Wow. But look at the Polestar, so far behind now, only 56%. Whoa, it was starting kind of fast in the beginning, but then it just fell apart compared to the other cars. There, Q6 hit 80% first, but then EL8 right behind it. Wow. And then the E-HS7 or the Hongqi seems to be the third car to go to 80%, actually before the EV9. EV9 was fairly fast and flat, but it just couldn't match the Hongqi. Wow. And then, well, iX is on the second last, and then Polestar. Well, I mean, 68% and 124 kilowatt. I mean, it doesn't sound that slow, but apparently it's slower than the other cars. But wait a minute. When we go to 90%, which car is going to go to 90% first here? The Q6 starts charging slower. Oh, the EL8, wow, the unsung hero went to 90% first, but it seems like the Hongqi will be the second there to 90%, even before the Q6. I start wondering if many of these cars are tuned to go to 80% first, because that's the industry standard, but some people might want to go to 90%. You know, you paid for the whole battery, you want to utilize the whole battery. And then it matters, because the Hongqi seems to be able to go to 100% quite fast. This is some impressive speed past 90%. You see, the Q6 is actually charging a lot slower now than the Hongqi. Also, well, yeah, EL8 is also going quite slow. Huh? Look at that. Well, the EV9 hasn't even hit 90%. Well, actually, Polestar also haven't hit. Okay, iX also. Okay. Well, it seems like the Q6, EL8, and Hongqi, they are quite fast. And then the other cars, they actually need some time to even hit 90%. Wait, is the Hongqi going to hit 100% by the time the Polestar hit 90%? Well, we'll see. There, finally, the EV9 hit 90%. Wow, okay. Bravo for the other 800 volt architecture car. And then there, iX hit 90%. Okay, great, but the Hongqi is already at 98%. EL8 and Q6, they are kind of slow now, yeah. But also now the Hongqi is slow. And the Polestar, it finally hit 90%. Wow, okay. Oh, but Polestar has okay speed past 90%. Oh, maybe Polestar can make a little comeback here. All right, we'll see, we'll see. But it seems like the Hongqi has a too good lead now for the others to catch up, right? Or we'll see. It ain't over yet. Or is it? I feel like the Hongqi will hit 100% first. We'll see. Which car are you guys betting the money on? Right, there. Wow, Hongqi went to 100% first. Oh, what a win, what a win. And then, which car is going to be second? EL8 is the second fastest, right? No, actually, iX, it's the comeback of the BMW. It was kind of slow in the beginning, but towards the end, even the German can flex the muscles here and show that they can go fast to 100% at least. All right, but now they're all kind of slow. Now we are watching paint dry. Okay, I remember this. iX needs forever to finish the last 1%, whereas the other ones, the EL8 and the Polestar, they're getting dangerously close. Oh, even the EV9 now, the turtle is crawling, or the tortoise is slowly crawling towards 100%, all of them. There, EL8 is at 99%. Polestar is at 99%. iX has been at 99% forever now. The freaking top buffer at the very end is kind of high. But which car is going to go to 100% now? Well, we'll see. The Q6, I forgot to mention, I stopped it at 95%. So if I went, there, Polestar 3 actually was the second to 100%. And then EV9, okay, wow. And here you see the charging curve. So the yellow line here is the Q6. It has the highest peak power, actually maintains it for a while. And then the EL8 is second fastest. Also a nice boost in the beginning, but then you see that both these two lines, they actually fall below the red line, which is the red flag. The Hongqi, wow, very impressive. And then this is the weird dip, the Polestar 3. It also happens with the Volvo EX30. Then has another dip there, so I don't know what's up with that. But still quite flat curve. But it's like, okay, it's nice and flat, but it's still below the others. And then the iX, or the BMW is down here, and then yeah, the EV9 is also kind of with the others. So yeah, I mean, these are some big batteries with some impressive charging speed. But what actually stands out here is that the Hongqi costs a lot less than many of the other cars here. So at only 600k NOK, you get the all-wheel drive and the 111 kilowatt hour battery, even though it might be a bit thirsty. Also remember that the Hongqi E-HS7 is quite big. I measured 31 banana boxes, which is right on top of it, many 6 or 7 seaters. So you just also have to bear in mind that when you consider the Hongqi. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.